Here we are. What's up, guys? Sounds like a copyright waiting to happen. Yeah. Well, Broke Black said if I give credit in the description, then it'll be all good. Yeah. Thank you, Pack Mule. That's I mean it's not my song obviously, but um Newsboys, Breakfast is the name of that song. You say grew up with a Christian family, so we always used to listen to Christian music. But yeah, so welcome to the stream. I just figured I'd do a little stream about Littlefinger and the theories behind him. Oh, you said as long as it's non-copyright music. Okay, so I'll just have to delete the streams. That's okay. Now I know. So I'll do that once I get off here, I guess. But yeah, so what are your guys' theories on Littlefinger? What I've got is like he's in the north, right? I know I'm kind of launching right in, but hey, love Game of Thrones. All right, he's in the north, messed up. Oh yeah, like I said earlier, he messed up and told Sansa his plan. So that can't be good. Littlefinger is high ground status. Okay. You said, nah, don't delete it unless I get an email. Okay. If you guys want the link to get into the live stream, you can have it. Just ask. But high ground status. Okay. He is. But I mean, you got to think he broke his own cardinal rule of never letting anyone know what you're thinking, said KK. That's true. It's very true. So that might be the slip up that, you know, that might be the slip up that ends up kind of tearing him apart and tearing his plans apart. What do you mean by high ground status exactly? Broke Black. Littlefinger told Sansa because no one will believe or care for Sansa, says Broke Black. No, no one will believe. I don't know. They might because I mean, if you gotta think how manipulative Sansa used to be. So they'll be like, oh well, we could see why she wouldn't want to tell anybody. Like the whole Littlefinger pushing Catelyn Stark's sister out the window, the moon door. She could tell everybody about that, and that would kind of ruin his plans. Oh, I agree, KK. Yeah, pretty much responsible for everything clear back to Lyanna and Rhaegar. Yeah. I mean, he's going to pay. It's just a matter of when and how much damage he's going to do on the way out. Because if Daenerys comes, he's going to try to. He'll leave Sansa in a heartbeat and he'll try to go with Daenerys and be like, oh, hey, I'll help you, or he'll try to maintain, at least if he can't get the Iron Throne, he'll try to maintain some important position just because that's Littlefinger. Got Liza to poison John there. Sounds as a lucky start. He will think she can play the Game of Thrones but fail. Plus, the Lannisters will use her marriage to Tyrion as them controlling the North. Yeah, he probably won't make it to season 7. Oh, so you think AU Pack Mule? You think they are going to still legitimize the fact that Sansa got married to Tyrion? I thought by now that was kind of like out of the water, but I mean, because he didn't consummate. They never consummated the marriage. So if she wanted a divorce or whatever, then it wouldn't really count. I don't think. Yeah, broke black. I agree with what you said too. Like she's gonna fail in the Game of Thrones. I think she'll try to be Cersei and be like, oh, what's I bet you I can, um, do things on my own and kind of get my piece of the pie and end up having a war of the five queens instead of five kings or something. And she'll probably fail if that happens. Okay, broke black. Slept with him is a very soft term. She didn't mean to sleep with him at all. She got raped, which is terrible. Ramsey is a terrible human being. KK said no one's going to give two shits about what the Lancers have to say about anything now. That's true. I mean, think about their legitimacy. Like they don't have um, the person who was kind of holding the Lannisters together and kind of upholding like you know how they should do things was Tywin. So and he's gone. So you gotta think about that. Right? Yeah, Ramsey raped her. Cersei has zero credibility with anyone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is she's blown away everybody that she could, and then she's got no allies except for possibly Euron, possibly, and obviously Jamie. You saw the look that Jamie gave her. Jamie is, you know, he's not. Their relationship is very very at odds right now. However, Broke Black said, however, Sansa will not die in the hands of Cersei. It was foreshadowed in the first book that Cersei won't kill Lady the Direwolf Lady equals Sansa. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's true. As far as foreshadowing goes, yeah. Because, um, the direwolves kind of symbolize like, you know, their owners such as, Shaggy Dog and Ghost and Summer and whatnot. So Bran, I think, will bring on Summer. Um, Lady obviously is Sansa because Sansa's Lady. Let's see what else we got on Littlefinger. With Littlefinger on the throne, he will get all of his childhood insecurities taken away, and he will get the woman he loved. He will get the woman he loves' daughter, which is younger and actually more beautiful. So that's why Littlefinger is doing what he's doing to kind of get rid of all those insecurities because he was a wimpy kid. But yet he's possibly the most powerful in the realm right now. So Littlefinger, KK says Littlefinger is going to try to pit the Starks against one another, and he's going to fail. Broke says Cersei will probably marry Euron for the ships and men, then kill him in his sleep. That's true. Her marrying again, though. I see her maybe like sleeping with him and be like, "Oh, hey, you and I could possibly marry," and then maybe killing him. But I think oops, sorry, the light. As far as marriage goes, I think no, I don't think she's gonna marry him. David, hello, how are you? You saw the look. You saw the look he gave Sansa when people shot King of the North. Still thinks he can manipulate her. He might be able to, honestly. Like if he, it depends. Like if she knows his game now. She knows that he's um just in it for himself and just to get the Iron Throne. But will her want of the throne and to be a lady of Winterfell and stuff, will that overrule like her kind of logical thinking of, hey, don't trust this guy? Like the only reason he even saved her from the purple wedding, we're calling it, um was for his own personal gain. So, it's obvious he only does stuff just for himself. So if she can actually like not give in to her want to be like a queen and everything, then she'll be all right. His hubris will be his undoing. Yeah. Oh, I agree. He's manipulated so much and started this whole Game of Thrones series that he probably will be a bit hasty with it. I mean, just like he was hasty in telling Sansa exactly what he wanted. I think that Sansa's conversations with Robin, one word to him, and Littlefinger goes flying. That's true. She could say, hey, by the way, Littlefinger pushed your mom out the moon door. He can be like, oh, okay. You know, that's all it takes. And then Littlefinger's done. And any plans that he had. See, here's the thing. If Robin kills Littlefinger, will his plans actually be like gone? Or does he have like safeguards like, hey, if I should happen to disappear one day, you know, with this bomb, with this plan drop, and everything kind of goes to crap. So, but then I don't think Littlefinger trusts that many people, so Sansa will be able to manipulate Robin even better than Littlefinger. Oh, for sure, because they're around the same age. Let's face it. She's beautiful as a woman, so like women will definitely play that. So then again, Robin's pretty young, and he's kind of. I mean, the realm's in danger, and he's like, "Oh, a falcon," So it's like, come on, dude. Like, I mean, I guess if you want a monarch that's easy to control, like Tommen or Robin, excuse me, Tommen or yeah, Robin, then you know whatever. He's already said that they would be married. That who would be married? Sansa and Robin. Oh, do you guys believe in the theory that Robin is actually Littlefinger's son? I don't. There's a possibility because they're both kind of wimpy, but I don't. I mean, not wimpy. What's the word? As far as like strength and brawn, they don't. That's not really their go to. They're more. Well, you want to hope that Robin will grow up and be a good thinker and smart kid. Broke says Littlefinger can manipulate Sansa still. Why else is he still alive after marrying her off to Ramsay? In my opinion, he knew that about Ramsay. Littlefinger knows all. Yeah, that's a good point there. Um, let's see. When she was like, "Did you know? Tell me. Did you know?" And he was like, "I didn't know." Like he kind of had the same look. I feel like when he was with Liza, when he was like, "I've only loved one woman, your sister," and then pushed her. He kind of had that look. I feel like. Not quite as sinister, maybe, but when Sansa asked him, he was like, "Yeah, I didn't know." I'm like, "Dude, like Ramsay is a dirty like with his reputation, with Ramsay's reputation of killing his brother and like just how he uh you know goes on hunts and stuff like that and makes reeks because he's made that's not the first reek he's made. So the fact that he makes reeks and stuff, Littlefinger has people who know that stuff. So he was like, "Oh no, I had no idea." Yeah, you knew. You freaking knew. But yeah, Littlefinger can still manipulate Sansa. See, I'm 50-50 on it. Either she's actually learned her lesson. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say like maybe she's learned her lesson. Um, I don't know though. Like you said, why else is he still alive? That's true. Like KK said, he said she's onto him. If nothing else, now she's like okay, now she knows him better. If nothing else, so she won't trust a word he says after this, at least. So, yeah, she probably didn't. She didn't kill him, and that was probably a bad idea and on her part. But at least now she's got more eye on him. It's like, okay, watch him because whatever he says is complete filth. So, Broke Black says true, KK Gator. But if I was Sansa, I would have Bree kill him. She was raped by Blood Ramsay. That deserves a shame. Sansa is playing the game now, says KK. She still needs the Knights of the Vale. Well, here's the thing, though, that I think is she doesn't really need Littlefinger for the Knights of the Vale. I mean, she can kill Littlefinger and then walk up to Robin and be like, "Hey, bub," twirling her hair and whatnot. If that's the way she's got to go with it, or just she might be able to just manipulate him just off of, "Hey, like we're family. I'm a little older than you, so can you kind of let me take a point?" He'll be like, "Yeah, just as long as you bring me some falcons." You know, I just can't. All right. Broke Black Man. Question and answer. Do you think Sansa will kill Littlefinger herself or order someone else to do it? I hope she breaks out of being completely and totally Catelyn and does it herself. But I could see her ordering Arya to be like, "Hey, you like to see heads roll and throats cut now? Sick 'em, you know?" Because think about Arya. Like, imagine if those two actually like get along now and Sansa actually gets into playing the game and doesn't do something stupid and is actually pretty decent at playing the game. And she's got a personal assassin as a sister. So that would be kind of cool. Maybe not personal assassin, but like she can call on her and be like, "Hey, you basically you can guarantee anyone who's going to go against the Starks is going to get killed by Arya." So like, you know, that's awesome. Sansa will kill Littlefinger herself or orders. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. She was able to see Ramsay ripped apart by the dogs, but then again, I mean, people are able to look at you know very gruesome stuff. Whereas when she was in the very first season, she got Ned's head. She saw Ned's head roll, and she fainted. Whereas then she saw Ramsay get like torn apart, which is kind of worse probably. But then Ramsay's not your dad either. But uh, she saw him literally getting ripped apart, and she was like, and kind of smiled. So one would hope that she would kind of woman up or whatnot and actually do it herself. And why not? Like that would be like perfect justice. Like, hey, I'm not gonna have anybody else do it, but because you personally started all this and because you are the reason why, you know, I got raped and the reason why like everything went down the way it did, I personally am going to, throw you out the moon door or push you out the window that Bran got pushed out of, or stab you in the heart with the same Valyrian knife that was his, or something like that. It's got to be personal. So I think. Do you think Sansa? I'm gonna go ahead and just go yes. I think Sansa will do it herself. I think that it's too personal. Littlefinger's gone way too personal and hurt her way too much for her to be like, "Oh yeah, go over there and kill him." Like, no, I'm gonna do it because you know, he's hurt me so bad. There needs to be a Stark in Winterfell. I mean, it's their house. I mean, it's their not their house. Their seat words. Is that what it's called? It's their seat or the house words of the Stark. No, the house words are winter is coming, but their seat, the throne words or whatever the heck it's called, is there must always be a Stark in Winterfell. So she's going to be busy with Winterfell while Jon is gone. She's not going to be so busy with Winterfell though that she can't watch Littlefinger and go, "Hey guys, I'm going to take a trip to the Vale. I'm going to visit Robin. I'm going to push Littlefinger out the moon door." Or just might as well take him up to the tower and be like, "Hey, this is where it all started, right here." Boop, and then push him out the window there. I'd love to see Littlefinger die in the same manner as Liza. I feel he's either getting pushed out the moon door, one, he's either getting pushed out the tower, two, or he's either getting stabbed by that Valyrian knife that kind of was sent to kill Bran. I KK says I'd take anything as long as he ends up dead. True. KK, she's tougher now than she was then. True. Because I mean, like she can see, like I say, she can see Ramsay ripped apart and smile about it. So she's not so ladylike anymore, or she is. She's just got a little bit of viciousness to her. Besides, Winter Broke Black says, "Nah, Sansa should be head like Ned behind the Night Watch." Ooh, yeah. Do you really think Sansa could lift that sword up though? I mean, she's kind of a little prissy girl. Like, I don't really think she could. She'd be like, "All right, hold on, whoa, hold on." She'd be nicking people on her way, like up to swing it down. I'm hating so hard, but yeah. Besides, Broke Black says, besides Winterfell, there is nothing else for her. If she goes south, Cersei will be out to get her. Yeah, I mean, the only place she really is safe is the north, as long as Cersei's alive. But maybe it's like Jaws. Maybe, well, the Starks got to stay in Winterfell. So I was thinking like they could, Daenerys could come from one side, the Starks could come from the other, and be like, "Hey, you're on," and Cersei, if they happen to marry or hook up or whatever, just crunch them in the middle. That is if Daenerys doesn't get blinded by Euron, because she's so focused on like getting to King's Landing or wherever she's going to land that Euron might blindside her by the sea. Yeah, she's not that prissy anymore. That's true. But I mean, she doesn't really get dirty though either. You know what I mean? Radio Westeros says Sansa will use Oathkeeper. Huh. That's an interesting play. Because it's Valyrian steel. Wait, someone in the chat, Oathkeeper, wasn't that the sword that one of, I believe it's, oh man, Rhaegar's or Aegon's sisters? I want to say, sorry, Aegon had two sisters, I believe, right? Wasn't that the sword that one of his sisters used? I think I'm correct in that. I'm not quite sure. Oathkeeper, KK says Oathkeeper should be perfect, and the one passing the sentence should be the one to swing the sword. The sword Jaime gave Brienne. Yeah, I know it's the sword that Jaime gave Brienne, but like, I was wondering if like, oh, that's right. Oathkeeper's the one that's part of Ice. Okay, thank you, AU Pack Mule and Broke. Widow's Wail were forged from Ice Ned's sword. Thanks, KK. I forgot they broke Ice down. Man, that stinks. What else we got here? Well, we already went over that. My next thing was, will Sansa have Littlefinger killed by Arya? Just pledged. He just things he's done. He just pledged the Knights of the Vale to the north. Littlefinger's plan was to sit on the Iron Throne with Sansa. Once Arya reaches the north, what will her reaction to Littlefinger be? There you go. There's a question for you guys. Once Arya reaches the north, what will be her reaction to Littlefinger? That is before she talks to Sansa. What does she know about? I don't think she knows too much about him, really. Hated Tywin for doing that. Oh, I know. I know. Yes, but that also foreshadows that Gendry knows how to reforge Valyrian steel. Wait, how's that foreshadow that Gendry knows how to reforge Valyrian steel? Broke Black Man says Arya can also kill Littlefinger if she learns what he did. AU Pack Mule. You think he'll be dead? AU Pack Mule, you think that Littlefinger will be dead by the time Arya gets there? The same blacksmith who reforged ice was also Gendry's master. Really? I know that there's three blacksmiths in the realm who can reforge or forge or whatever Valyrian steel. So I did not know it was his master though. That's interesting. Thanks for that information there, KK. Oh, A says no, that's not true. You gotta love sweet tea, guys. The only thing that sucks about sweet tea is it hydrates, and at the same time it dehydrates you because tea actually dehydrates you. I learned that the hard way when I was working construction. I ended up getting a heat stroke and heat exhaustion. It sucked. He also played the hair cutter in episode 1. Tywin told says that's what A.E. Packmeal just said. Tywin told Jaime that he brought the blacksmith from Essos to Westeros. A.U. the fact keeper. Tobo Mott is the one you're thinking. Okay, so A.U. said A.U. When you say he will be dead by then, is that what you meant? Did you mean Littlefinger will be dead before Arya gets there? Let me scroll down on the Tommy Dune was the reforger. Played the hair cutter in episode 1. The one who cut Arya's hair. Interesting. Oh, this almost isn't even a question. Will Littlefinger try to drive a wedge between Jon Snow and all the Stark siblings? I mean, it's Littlefinger, so duh. Yorn of the Night's Watch cut Arya's hair. He's the guy who was like, "North, boy, we're heading north." That's Yorn, right? Tommy cut the boy's hair before Robert's feast. Okay. He also makes all the weapons for the show. Yes. Oh, hi, Lavlov. Yeah, we're talking Littlefinger. It's Littlefinger, like, theory or whatever. And the latest question, in case you want to know, is will Littlefinger try to drive a wedge between Jon Snow and all the Stark siblings? Like I say, that's kind of not even a question because it's Littlefinger, so he'll try to laugh, Littlefinger support / secret lover. Oh, you wow. Mycon is the blacksmith in Winterfell. Man, I need to get on the books here. Like I said, I'm on page like 148 or 43 or 50, something right around there. I can't keep up with this. I know, dude, Gator. I know, like, there's like so many different things. That's why I need to read the books and hurry up and get with them because I feel like I'll understand this a whole lot more. I mean, I already watched a lot of theory videos and reviews, so I know about the books anyway. Like, some might say I might as well not even read them, but I'm going to read them just because I want to know the specifics. So, because I know there's like there's a lot more characters, right? Black Wolf do 46 pages a day. Yeah, you said that yesterday, Brooke, and that's what I'm gonna do after I get off this. Like, I think I'm gonna do it as to kind of put me to sleep, sort of with like, good Game of Thrones thoughts. At the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I read my Bible and whatnot. So, like, at the end of the day, I can read my Bible and read those 46 pages and whatnot. So, Littlefinger is 100% going to, and he's gonna get got for it, says David. True. Brokeback says, "Read, man, it's fantasy porn." I mean, yeah, probably, especially with the whole twin cest thing going down. Oh, and the books, I don't care if you guys spoiler it because, like I said, I've already seen all the spoilers and everything. So, in the books, I heard that it's not Yara Greyjoy in the books. It's like, oh boy, Ash, maybe. Is that correct? KK says I'm all show. More detail of everything. Yeah. Christina said, yeah. David Adams said a lot more characters and more detail. And yeah, David. Oh, Asha. Okay. Um, But yeah, Christine said that if you don't like Cersei, like once you read the books, you'll hate Cersei like with a lot more passion. So, which I'm like, wow, is that possible? Which I know Broke loves her and thinks she's the greatest. That she's the goat, but she is not the goat. But I KK said I already hate Cersei. Yeah, for sure. I don't like her either, man. I really don't. I already said it in the last stream, but I'll say it again. She Oh man, the only reason she loved her kid like that's astounds me because a mother's love, like mothers are supposed to love their kids like above all, right? So uh, I'm just I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop while I can. Yes, Cersei kills her best friend at age 12, says AU Pack Mule. True. Hating her more is not a stretch. Okay, I gotta go pick up the kiddo. Just drop some love. Hey, thank you very much, Live Live. I do appreciate it. Don't hate on the true queen. Take care, Lav. Have a good one. Cersei Crush Wednesday. So by Cersei Crush Wednesday, does that mean you start talking about how much you adore her, or does that mean we get to crush Cersei this whole Wednesday and we actually get to like talk crap about her? Yeah, David said no, don't stop, keep going, Black Wolf. Oh, okay, all right, fine. I'll say it. Oh, I can finally let this out. All right, so we should do a Bible versus Game of Thrones video. That'd be interesting. She killed her friend in case she got snitched about the prophecy. AU. Every day is broke black man crush on Wednesday. That's true, probably. I mean, hey, he's got to wake up, in good spirits some kind of how. I'm kidding. I'm messing around. I'm messing around. Okay, so what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so like people think, oh yeah, she just loved her kids. Like that's why Cersei did what she did, right? No, okay. Because of the prophecy basically said like, okay, once your kids die, then you die. So she was like, oh yeah, I'm real protective of my kids. No, you're not protective of your kids. You don't even really love your kids. The only reason why you want your kids like to stay around you and not go anywhere and like to not get hurt is because once your kids start dying off, and then once they're all dead, then you're dead. So it's like you're not even like a mother who like loves your children. You're just like a mother who like only cares about your kids for yourself. And it's like that's not, in my opinion, that's not right. You should, love your kids and want your kids to do better than you did in life instead of going, oh yeah, here, let me protect you guys so that way I don't die. And oh, and not to mention she was just a complete bitch to like young like Marjorie and Sansa, right? Because the prophecy also said that she was going to be like overrun or whatever by someone who's younger and more beautiful. So if there's a girl who's more beautiful than her, then she was just like hating on her. I'm like, I mean, I understand. I like I said, I've got sisters, so I know girls do that. But good grief, like, quit being such. If someone's more beautiful than you, just take it. Heck, guys, we get over our, someone is more handsome than us. We get over that real quick. We look in the mirror the first day and go, you know what? I got a big nose. All right, for the rest of my life, I've got a big nose. That's it. We just live with it. We don't go, oh, she's more prettier. She's prettier than I am. So, anyways, I'm done. I'm done ranting about Cersei for now. I might come around for another swoop or so. But all right. KK says Cersei was a crappy mother. Agreed. She was about to poison Tommen when she thought Stannis had won. Yeah, see? Yeah. Oh, I love my kids. All right. But even then, she was probably like, oh, I can poison one of them. And then, I'll just keep the other ones real safe. Gosh, she's something else. Like, oh, man. Like, literally, I'm thinking about showing my kids Game of Thrones, not at a young age, like not I don't want to taint them too much, but at a appropriate age, showing them like, okay, hey, this is how you're not supposed to be a parent. Like, watch this lady. Her name's Cersei. Make sure every time she comes into the scene, you take notes. I'll make sure they all have their little notepads. And I'll be like, this is how you are not. This is how you should not be as a parent. And the first one that realizes, hey, she doesn't actually love her kids. She's just trying to protect herself. The first one of my kids that does that. like I don't know, I'm probably gonna give him a lollipop or something. If I have kids and I gotta get a girlfriend and all that, so that's probably some ways we. Cersei's the typical mother who loves her kids over 9,000. I respect that. You disrespect me, you burn. Yeah, yeah. But she. That's the thing is she doesn't really love her kids. She's just trying to protect her own life. Because think about it, once Tommen was gone, because she wasn't messing with Marjorie just because of Tommen. Because she was like, she could probably have killed Marjorie off maybe if Tommen wasn't so in love with her. So once Tommen jumped out of the window and she had no kids left, and she was like, okay, well, I guess that means I'm gonna die. So she was like, you know what? Suit up in the black. Let's blow everybody to hell and let's get this going. She's like, hey, if I'm gonna be going down, I'm gonna create a ruckus. She did make Tommen kill himself, to be fair. Yeah, she did. Yeah, that wasn't. That's true. Yeah, Marjorie pretty well was just like, hey, you ever been with a woman before? And he was like, huh? Someone tells you in a prophecy you're going to die. Won't you want to kill them? Well, yeah, sure, but like Tommen was a fool. Tommen just loved. Hey, Broke Black says it how it is. Tommen just loved the pussy of Marjorie. That's true. Because think about it, he was a virgin. Oh, here, sorry, I let the light shine in again. But I mean, think about it, he was probably a virgin before that, and then Marjorie walked into his room and was like, "Hey, don't tell anybody, but I'm in your room." She had him hooked like a fish. Without that, he had nothing to live for. Pretty well. Tommen did the typical sheltered guy thing, fell in love with his first piece of ass. David, LOL, parenting with Cersei 101. Woof. Yeah. I mean, just think like, man, she's really exactly what you don't want to be. So my first daughter will be named Cersei. Oh my gosh. Cersei broke black man. No, no, no. I'm just kidding. Cersei. Oh, you can't name your daughter Cersei. No, unless you're delusional and believe in prophecy. Cersei is a narcissist. Like I said, okay, I will give this to Cersei, and I did this in the last video. Her want of like that she wants women to be treated equally, and to have fair share, and for men not to step all over um, women is that I agree with that completely. It's just she's a psycho, so I understand what you're trying to do, but you're crazy. So broke black man is a troll. What else we got? Oh yeah, you guys never really answered the question. Oh wait, KK Gator. She is motivated by her jealousy. Yeah, basically now she's just like, okay, whatever I want, I'm gonna get it because I don't have Jamie anymore because he hates me because of the wildfire thing. I have none of my kids I gotta look out for or anything. So whatever she does, there's like no collateral damage. It's only like against her. And then she's got no friends. When they are crowning her, people are basically just standing there like, oh yeah, you're the queen because I mean, do you really want her to kill you? Plus, you gotta deal with the mountain. So I'd be like, yeah, you're queen, sure, sure, sure. She's crazy, but yeah, sure, you're the queen. You know. She always wanted to be a man, basically. Basically. Oh yeah, she even said that. Didn't she say to Sansa the worst part was having to be born a man? More wine. Those people drink like crazy. And think about it, back then the alcohol was stronger too. So like, you know, it put me right on my ass. There'd be no way. Then my roommate would probably love it though. She's motivated by her jealousy. She always wanted to be a man. KK says Jamie won't abandon her yet. Oh, there's a difference between being a troll and something called empathy. She did say it more than once, KK. That's Broke Black said that, by the way. There's a difference between being a troll and empathy. Like I say, I do see her view and the fact that women shouldn't, be degraded by men and there should be equality. But then that's another thing is if they want equality, it should be actually equal. The Game of Thrones honest trailer addresses the drinking of the Lannister, and it's funny as hell. Remember, that's what David Adams just said. KK. Remember, she told Robert perhaps she should wear the armor and he the gown, and he slapped her face. They bring so much so to blind them from the horrors of the real world. I mean, yeah, think about how brutal it is. And then you got people like Ramsey who like that. They were like, "Oh yeah, hey, let's okay, so we're gonna go on a hunt, right? And it's gonna be with an actual chick, and it's gonna be with my other girl or whatever, and we're gonna be holding hands and like, shooting arrows at this girl, and oh, we got her in the leg. Like that's creepy. So yeah, you know, I'd probably drink too. Brienne is the only equal female in Westeros. I love Brienne. I do. People drink a lot during feudal times. That's true. But yeah, Brienne's a monster. I mean, think about it. She took on the Hound. I'm surprised why they're not bringing. Oh yeah. So if let me see who's in the chat. Well, I believe if everyone in the chat has already done this, seen spoilers and everything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Spoiler alert for anyone who doesn't want to be a spoiler alert. And I'm gonna wait 1 second. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. So there's theory going around that they're gonna take Tormund, Jon Snow, um, the Hound, Thoros of Myr, and whoever Thoros heals. I can't remember what. I ain't scared of no spoilers. Okay. Uh, oop, lied again. My bad. Whoever Thoros. The reason why I sit here, just so you guys know, is because the Wi-Fi reception is better right here because I'm by the router. So I haven't gotten an extender yet. Once I get an extender, then I can go to my room. So I found that the stream was a little bit laggy with me sitting in my room and doing it. So yeah, I saw that. I hate that damned idea. Okay, guys, I'm out. I have to go to class. Thanks for the stream. Oh, hey, take care, Black Wolf. I mean, I don't know why the hell I called you. Good Lord, thank you. Take care, Broke Black Man. um, thanks for stopping by, bud. Have a good class. Hopefully, you can stay focused. Beric Dondarrion. Yeah, Beric Dondarrion. That's who I meant. Yeah. Beric Dondarrion are supposed to go and get the White Walker and bring it to Daenerys to show her. That's KK. I think that's the one you said you hated the theory. They ought to bring Brienne along. I mean, shoot, she's not scared of anything. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, hey, this is the first time Black Wolf's ever said this online or anything. Like, I have a crush on Brienne. I do, dude. She's awesome. I love Brienne. She's great. Jamie ought to hook up with her. Jamie ought to leave that old hag Cersei and get like a woman who is more honorable, I should say. So yeah, broke so Cersei lover, and I am a Brienne lover. I mean, she'd be way too tall for me. I'm only 5'4 3/4, so she's like, you know, shut up. uh, but yeah, even still though, she's like that's the woman I'd want to be like, hey, that's like the type of girl you'd be like, hey, you want to go throw the football around? She'd be like, yeah, let's go throw the football around. But then she's got natural beauty too. So yeah, she can get dressed up and she can look beautiful, naturally beautiful. But at the same time, she can also, go mudding and go fishing and get dirty if it need be. Because hey, I live in Indiana, so you know, not that just because you live in Indiana you have to go mudding and fishing, but I mean, where I live, it's kind of you, it's a thing to do. Gwendolyn or Brienne? Gwendolyn or Brienne? I think. Oh wait, hold on. Before that, yes, uh, broke black. Take care. I think they're gonna bring a white to Cersei, not Daenerys. Even though I think Cersei might even still like join the alliance of Daenerys just to try to consolidate more power and not actually focus on, hey, quit trying to get power right now and actually focus on the fact that this is a battle between the living and the dead. You can worry about the power struggle thing later. Let's defeat the dead first before you start going, okay, well, first I'm gonna think they're in this alliance with me, and then I'm gonna try to trick them and get more power. It's like focus on the actual end game. I Gwendolyn. Refresh me on who Gwendolyn is. If she's a book character, then I probably haven't heard of her yet. And if there's been spoilers about her from anyone doing streams or videos, I don't remember. There's supposed K says there's supposed to be a big parlay at the Dragon Pit where John presents a captured white to all assembled. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the latest leak one. Yeah. Oh, she's. Oh yeah, I knew her name was. I don't know why I questioned you on the whole Gwendolyn thing. Gwendolyn. How do you mean? I like. Well, I haven't really watched many interviews with just the actor. I've only kind of seen. But Brienne played in. Excuse me, Gwendolyn played in Star Wars too. I like her role there. I mean, there's not much of a role for her. She's just kind of like just. I'm huge and I'm gonna knock you out, you know. But yeah, Gwendolyn Christie. Yeah, she's awesome. I mean, she's like a. She reminds me of another lady. If any of you have seen the latest Riddick movie, I mean, it's been a while since it's come out, but it would be considered the latest Riddick of like the Chronicles and Riddick series. There's a big old girl in there. Not like, I don't mean like big like that. I mean like she's tall and like really kind of built and whatnot. Um, she she. Sorry, my buddy was calling me. I gotta turn it off. Anyways, she kind of reminds me of Brienne and the fact that she's like, that's how she is. AU Packmill says Phasma was supposed to be a male character. Oh, okay. A lot of things get changed, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, KK. I didn't see that long. KK says it's supposed to be the climactic scene of the finale. Cersei is going to pledge support, but then tell Jaime she has no intention and wants the White Walkers to kill all her enemies. See, I could see Cersei doing that, but then she would also forget that, if the White Walkers kill all of her enemies, then that gets rid of the North and things of that sort. So that's less people that she has to fight against the White Walkers. Oh, what was? That's what's going to make Jaime leave her. I'm surprised Jaime hasn't left already. Well, think about what people do for love, though. People will hold on to somebody that's terrible for them for the longest time, while all their friends are like, "Hey, that guy's no good for you, or that girl's no good for you," And they're like, "Well, but we love each other and whatnot." So, I could. That's probably why he's holding on. Well, she's not thinking about the White Walkers are going to be a threat that far south. Well, I mean, you gotta think of the. Yeah, she's not thinking that, but then Daenerys had that vision of her in the throne room, and there was some people say it's ash, some people say it's snow. I think it's snow in the throne room. So, it can get that far south. I mean, think about it. They're trying to take over, the whole thing. So, yeah, Jaime hasn't had his belly full yet. Well, she's not thinking. Hmm. But yeah, because what is it, little brother? That's who's supposed to kill Cersei, little brother. So who? Oh, for the chat, who guys do you? Or actually, it's just this is supposed to be a little finger like video, but we're just gonna go ahead and branch because might as well. How can you talk Game of Thrones without branching a little bit, right? Yeah, Valonqar, little brother. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So who do you guys think Cersei will die to? Little brother Tyrion, little brother Jaime, because apparently she came out before Jaime did or whatever, even though they're twins. Um, and who else do people think? People think that it actually means a little sister. Like Valonqar is like a can be little sister or little brother. So people think like it's possibility Arya and like a different face could kill her. Or people also think that, or it is theorized, I should say, it is theorized that what's his name, little brother meaning the Hound. So I hope they actually kind of okay. Now that I think about it, I hope they kind of keep Cersei alive. Maybe not Cersei, but the Hound, just because what if that or not the Hound? I'm sorry, the Mountain. Because what if the Mountain can fight, seeing as he's a zombie, Sir Robert the Strong now, seeing as he's a zombie, what if he can fight the White Walkers and actually be pretty effective? That would be neat. But then again, it is said like he will not speak until all the enemies of Cersei are defeated, which the enemies of Cersei will never be defeated. As long as she is alive, she will have enemies. So he's never going to talk, and I don't even think he can talk. Just and he's like pledged to Cersei. So if Cersei dies, what is he going to do? Is he just going to try to go on a rampage? So hopefully there's a way that we can get the Mountain maybe to fight without having to be reliant on Cersei, or maybe get Cersei to cooperate enough to where we can get the Mountain, because we could really use the Mountain. Oh, there's also theories that the dragons like will be all gone and all magic will kind of cease, which I would hate for that to happen. Littlefinger is not Valonqar. No, he's not. He's not Valonqar. Valerian, but in Valerian, it's gender neutral. Okay. KK. And he also says the leak says the Mountain tries to kill a white but can't at the Dragon Pit. Really? Well, I mean, what they can only be destroyed by fire, so all you can really do is just chop their legs and arms off, I guess, and then burn them. So yeah, I think Danny will land at the Dragon Pit though, for sure. Why not? Some people are saying she'll attack on multiple fronts. I don't think that's. I don't buy that. I don't think she'll land straight at King's Landing either. I think that's kind of stupid. But then, like Broke Black said, also she might get blindsided by Euron and be so focused on like getting to Westeros, excuse me, that she kind of not forgets about Euron, but like maybe he comes in a tactical sort of way with his ships, depending on how fast he builds them. But unless there are pics to back up scenes from the leak, I'm not buying much of it, says KK. The Mountain tries to. I mean, think of it, it's the Mountain and a white. It's not like whites. Their only thing is like, yes, they're undead, so they look kind of weird, and then they just go like mayhem. Like if you see when they were killing people, when John was trying to get the wildlings to come with them, they just go ham. They're just, they just try for like multiple stab wounds and stuff. So the Mountain's just gonna be like, all right, yep, all right, you done? Shink, because think about it, he can take a whole lot more than he used to, and he used to be able to even take a lot. Dude, his great sword when he was just killing all those guys before he was Sir Robert the Strong, that was a crazy scene. In fact, he just went and just sliced that guy's stomach like wide open. He was just entrails and everything just came on out. That was those Clegane boys. They got it. If I had a football team, I would definitely have them playing on it. I'd be like, all right, you're playing center. The Hound, you're my fullback. I'm going to climb on your back, and we're making touchdowns every single time we touch the ball. And even if we go up against the Patriots, we'll win. Sorry for all Patriot lovers, but screw Tom Brady. Respect to not even respect to him, but screw Tom Brady. I don't like the Patriots. All right. KK says Danny goes to Dragonstone, not King's Landing. Yes, I believe that's true. Hey, real quick, what is the name of the wooded area that Howland Reed is rumored to be in, where he's with the Green Men? I call it the Godswood, but I know it's not the Godswood. It's something else. Is there a Godswood? I feel like there's a Godswood somewhere, but I'm just mixing up the names. So if someone could answer that in the chat, that'd be wonderful. I think the Mountain has to die from Dragonfire. That's actually what I think too. KK, I thought that a long time ago, that that might be the only way to kill him, honestly, because he's kind of a zombie anyway. Qyburn, dude, I would hate, like, okay, let's say, I'm in Game of Thrones and I know about Qyburn, and I get injured or something, I get real hurt, and I'm on the opposite side of Cersei's army, because I would never fight under Cersei, and like I come to after getting knocked out or something, and I'm strapped to the table, and I see Kyburn, I would probably flip. I'd be like, well, this is gonna suck because whatever this guy does to me, it's gonna be weird as hell. There you go, KK. Brady sucks. David Adams, LOL. Respect to Tom Brady. I hate him. yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, I really don't like him. I mean, respect, because see, like, I believe, like, even if you don't like somebody or don't like their play, like, if they're a good player, I mean, they're a good player. You know, like, I mean, he does make plays. I mean, he's kind of like LeBron. He cries and all that, but like, you can play the game. He can play the game. God's eye, says KK. Okay, thank you, KK. Isle of Faces. All right. Thank you again. David Adams, there's a God's Wood, but Howland is at the Grey Water Watch. Grey Water Watch, says David, is the name of their castle. I don't know where it is located, though. I forgot. Hey, at least you knew that much. You knew more than I did. Thank you very much, David. I think the God's Eye is going to be key, said KK. Yeah, that's true because the God's Eye has the green men there. You know, okay, I might as well get my notes out from the earlier stream. Yeah. Because we kind of this is kind of gonna be a double video because I already talked about Howland Reed, but whatever, we're gonna talk about him because Howland Reed he needs to get his butt in gear. Actually, okay, I think KK says, isn't that near the Isle of Faces and the God's Eye, David? Isn't what the Grey Watch Tower? Yeah. Finally, I remember this. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So Howland Reed sent his children. So after Ned died, he sent his children to get Bran moving. So that was a way of him being interactive or involved. Yeah, you're right, KK. Finally remember this day. Oh, I understand. Nice. But yeah, so he sent his kids to get Bran kind of moving. So that's one way he helped. And there's a possibility that I guess the reason why Howland Reed hasn't shown his face yet is because he's studying. I hope he's studying with the Green Men. Correct me if I'm wrong in calling them that. I'm pretty sure they're the Green Men in the Grey Watchtower. God's Eye. And hopefully coming in and giving them some information that they don't know or getting kind of read up on White Walkers and going, okay, so here's where all the dragon glass is. Here's this. Here's that. Here's what we got to do. And hopefully he can kind of be Jon Snow's. Well, Jon Snow's hand. Does Jon Snow even have a hand yet? I don't think he has a hand, does he? But I'm pretty sure Jon Snow's hand would be Tormund. So maybe he can be Jon Snow's commander at arms or whatever the heck. I don't know. But I've got the feeling that Howland knows the exact disposition of Lyanna and Rhaegar's bodies, says KK. Cronog men, green men, same thing. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what. Dang it! I need to really. I'm gonna move this free guys because I need to get into a different position so I don't have to always be. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I should have set this up better before I started the stream, but you know what? It's okay. Okay, that's well. That's well. Davos will be the hand. Be right back. Okay. Oh, the stream's gone for an hour. I told my buddy I would get off after an hour, but I'm having so much fun. We're gonna go till probably it's 4:03 right now, so we'll go till 4:30. Just because I've gotta be somewhere. Unfortunately, I wish we could do a 2-hour stream like I did the last one. Tormund will be Jon's general. Yeah, see, the wildlings to me are kind of like Vikings. Like they're just, they kind of go berserker and are like. I mean, if you think about when there was that, when they were fighting the Battle of the Bastards, when there was that wall and the spears that came out and they were kind of going, and whatever. I think Tormund was like, rah, and just like kind of just rushing them. So I like how the wildlings are kind of like Vikings in a way of like fearlessness, seemingly. White Wolf. Hey guys. This is White Wolf. He's actually a friend of mine. He and I have known each other since we were 2 years old. And yes, I am the Black Wolf, and he is actually really the White Wolf. So, I mean, I don't need to type anything. I guess you can hear me. But what's up, dude? Um, his channel's White Wolf's channel's more geared towards Mustangs. He has a '09 V8 Mustang that he does stuff to. I don't know. He's a car guy. Like I didn't when we were growing up playing video games on the PlayStation 2. I wasn't really into car games, you know. And then he just played them over and over and over again. Every time I went over to his house, he was playing them. So I was like, you know what? I guess I'm suddenly in a need for speed. Fuck it. Pardon my French, but yeah. I'm just kidding. I enjoyed it. And Guitar Hero. Did any of you guys play Guitar Hero? Any of y'all in the chat? I mean, oh wait, you guys can talk about the car or whatever, but yeah, it is a pretty sweet car. But White Wolf, yeah, I'm going to end the stream, bub.
Turn on that light, you can get better lighting on your face.
It's okay. I mean, they can see me just fine. I mean, I'm looking at I've got a window open looking at the YouTube.
Right.
Thank you though, sir. My roommate looking out for my lighting and making sure the lighting's good for the video.
You know I'm a lighting expert.
Yes, because he's gone to school as a lighting expert 4 years. I can't get out. But I'm older than all of you. The first video game I ever played was Pong. Oh, dang, Gator.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. Pong. Wow. See, my buddy White Wolf and I, we played what was it? Nintendo 64 GoldenEye. That was back when video games were like you couldn't see the person's fingers. It was like blocked hand. You couldn't even see their fingernails or anything. You would hold up a freaking rocket launcher. It's just like.
Pong was in the day where you couldn't even have people.
And yeah, I mean, KK is like, yeah, but Pong. I mean, my roommate just said Pong was in the day when you couldn't even have people. So, wow. KK said there's no cable until I was in high school. Wow. White Wolf, by the game that needs to be remade, do you mean GoldenEye? GoldenEye James Bond, like from the Nintendo 64 era? Dude, by the way, White Wolf, when I went to your house at one time and you sold your Nintendo 64, that really was like a shot to my heart. I almost wanted to beat the snot out of you for that. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta at least give it, like, we gotta keep it in the friends rotation. You can't just give away the freaking best game in the world. Maybe not the best game, but pretty darn good game. He means Pong. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, Pong needs to be remade. Sure. It's White Wolf. It's okay, dude. I'm just breaking your. I'm just messing around with you. Whatever.
Breaking your nuts.
I was gonna say breaking your balls, but I was like, I don't think that's what I want to use. But yeah, I'm just messing with you, bub. But like I say, I've got to 4:08. I said I'd go at 4:30, but I should probably cut it out now. So I gotta cut the stream, guys. Trust me, I would go so far into the Howlin' Reed thing, but I kind of already made a video about Howlin' Reed, so I don't want to hit it too hard. Maybe next time. Maybe. Yeah. I believe I'm going to do a stream Monday. Just so you guys know my schedule. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm off work. Thursday through Sunday, I work. So this is Wednesday, so I'm gonna work the next 4 days. So I try to do streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and actually be consistent instead of saying, yeah, I'm gonna start doing stuff on my days off and not doing anything. So because I've got notes when I'm at work, like I make, here's like my notes for the last stream. So I do I make notes for videos and stuff. I just need to actually do them. This was fun. Have a great evening. Yeah, hey, you too, KK. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to try to mention everyone just to make sure you guys can feel the love. David. Oh, by the way, just so you know, guys know, like David's helped me with a lot of stuff. Honestly, like he's, the reason why I can like send links and stuff is because he's helped. Like he worked with me and like explained it to me. So, David, I appreciate that. KK, thank you for your knowledge and wisdom. And I did not know you were been around since the Pong era. White Wolf, do your thing, man. I hope you enjoyed the part of the stream that you could be in. And of course, AU Pack Mule, Broke Black, Lav, and everyone else who was in the stream. Thank you. It's so fun chatting with you guys. It really is. I love chatting Game of Thrones. Earlier yesterday, I did a Star Wars stream. Heck, I might try. Oh, just so you guys know, everyone who's in the chat, my 3 pillars of nerdyism, or like my 3 strong points, whatever, are Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter. So I haven't really done any Harry Potter stuff on this stream or on this channel. So I need to. Maybe that'll be something. Maybe that'll be my next stream on Monday. Will be a Harry Potter stream where we can talk about all the Harry Potter stuff because Harry Potter is great. Crap, I can't see the chat. KK says, "Yeah, I'm old." KK says, "Go close your cabinets." Yeah, okay. I can explain why my cabinets are open now. I'll close my cabinets. All right, here we are. Yeah, so the reason why my cabinets are open is because my roommate just really jacked his ankle up the other day, and so he hobbled over to his crutches to get a drink, and then didn't close it. But I'll get it in a minute. All right, y'all. Well, have a good evening. Hopefully, for you, those of you who work tomorrow, have school, hopefully you guys get good sleep because Broke Black said he didn't get too good of sleep. So hopefully you guys get better sleep than he did. Yep. It's making my OCD hurt. Oh no, believe me, once I switched it over and saw those in the background, I was like, crap. Because my mom was always like, always close the cabinets, So it's been, like I said, it's been very fun chatting with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and play the end song for y'all. I hope you enjoy it. You guys have a good one.